guys, welcome back to my channel. Again, my name is Ariel, and today we are going to be looking at the Straykids merch and albums that I do have. We also have kind of a little bit of a bonus group just because a certain member is currently in Korea and he hasn't been back to Korea since he left. So that's kind of like a little bit of a hint of the group that I have next, coming up after Straykids, but a little bonus group. So keep watching to see what that bonus group is. If you know, you know who this group is. But yeah, keep watching to see that bonus group. Into Straykids around the same time that I got heavily into K-pop. I did not know who they were before then, which was 2020. Like I said, because BTS is the longest group that I've known at this point. And I got into Straykids in 2020. And this is just kind of a little bit of the merch and stuff that I have collected over time. When we get to like the albums that I do have and the photo cards, I'll definitely insert clips and etc. so you can see kind of up close. But some of the other things that you can kind of see on the that are bigger that you can see without being close up, I will definitely show those now. Straykids is one of those groups that have my heart. They also are my anxiety group, just because I love this group so much, and I think they are so talented, and I think every member is just a gem in the group. Everyone makes sense. Everyone has a place, and they're just one of those groups that have my heart. There's a long list of groups that have my heart, like BTS and etc. But Straykids is one of those, if not maybe top 3. It really depends on what's going on and etc. But Straykids is definitely in my top 5 groups that I just am in love with. Moving on, let's go ahead and start off with something that everyone should be familiar with at this point, which is the Straykids light stick. Yes, I do have the Straykids light stick. I do know that I'm actually filming this on the day that they just released as they're going on tour. So me and my sister, who I said in my last video is, I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video, I may have not, but she is a Straykids, is one of her old groups, along with another group that I'm not gonna mention because they're the bonus group, but yeah, they're one of her old groups, and so she really loves them. I am filming this literally on the day that they released the tour dates. We are already budgeting and looking at dates and etc. We both have access to the Stay membership, so we both are going to be actively looking to get tickets on whoever's account at that point. But this is the light stick that we're going to be bringing to the potential tour we're going on. Yes. And if you're not aware that they are going on tour, I'll insert a little picture, a screenshot of their social media. You can either go on the Straykids one or the Japan Twitter page, but both of them have the poster of the dates. They do have more dates coming soon, but this is just kind of like Korea, Japan, and then the US tour dates. But moving on, some other merch that I do have of Straykids is this little plushie. This is Felix's plushie. I just love the little bird. Fun fact, and this is good to show my age a little bit, I was obsessed. I went through an obsessive phase of Tweety Bird, and some of you young people may not know, but Tweety Bird is a cartoon character that I don't think they've done anything with them recently, or as far as I know. but it was a very, very popular character, I think back in the early 2000s, 90s. This kind of reminds me of Tweety Bird a little bit, and I was obsessed. I went through a whole phase where I was just obsessed with this bird. So I just got Felix's because, of course, Felix is one of the members that I do like a lot, and also I was obsessed with Tweety Bird. It looks like Tweety Bird to me, so that's that. And I'll insert a little picture kind of to get the reference, because it does look like that. I know it's not 100% Tweety Bird, but it looks like Tweety Bird to me. So that's that. I also have this keychain, which is also Felix. I haven't hooked onto anything. I do have multiple keychains. I have a ton of BTS keychains at this point, so I switched them out interchangeably, and this is such a light material that I don't want to get it dirty, but I know I want to use it and show. I just want to show off my loyalty to Straykids, so this is a little bit of something you can show without basically having Straykids on there, but if you know, you know. And that's really all the merch that I have of Straykids. Like with BTS, I do have merch that I have pre-ordered. As I said before, I mentioned about the tickets. I am a part of their Stay membership, the second generation. So I do have my little membership kit coming in the mail. I don't know when I got a notification saying that it was preparing to ship, but it's been like that for, I think, like 2 weeks. No, like a little bit over a week now. So God knows when I'll get that. But I am getting more Straykids merch pretty soon. So maybe I'll do a separate video just off of the Stay membership kit once I get it. And then maybe I'll also do a video of the Chocolate Factory stuff that I got. That isn't coming till May anyway, so it's gonna have to be a separate video, but I do have more Straykids merch coming. It's just not here. But moving on, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the albums that I do have, and we're gonna go ahead and go over the No Easy albums that I have. And like I said, I'm gonna show the outside of the albums, and then I'm going to show you close-ups of the photo cards and everything that comes in it in clips that will follow. But as far as the No Easy, I got 2 versions of the album. I was able and fortunate to get into like the pre-sale before the pre-sale, like the pre-sale of the limited edition, and then they went on pre-sale for the normal edition. So that's that. But I did pick up 2 versions. They look the same, but like there's different content in like inside of them, and different photo cards and a different color theme. So not really that different, but different color themes. So this is kind of like the outside of the box, and that. And then I also got the diamond case version of it, and this is my kind of dumb moment of being a baby K-pop stan. I literally thought the diamond version was literally going to be a diamond case. I thought we were gonna get like a diamond case, and when I got it in the mail, I was like, oh, this is what they mean. Which I'm not upset about. It's just like they made it seem like it was kind of like this revolutionary thing, and I'm like, bruh, these are what discs used to come with back in the day. So I was confused, but either way, I did pick up the diamond case version of No Easy. I picked up the Felix and the Hyunjin version. So this is what the Felix version looks like on the front. I will insert a closer picture if in editing you guys can't see it. The back is pretty generic. The back just has this red on it, and it has the track list. And then I do have the Hyunjin one. My Hyunjin one unfortunately came broke. And I was gonna be a bit of a Karen about it and like contact someone about it, but I am a bona fide introvert, so honestly that doesn't work well for me. So, but it is a little bit broken just because it came like that. But this is what the 101 looks like. I'm assuming if you got the version with the other members, so like Han, Chan, anybody else, Sungmin, Lino, I'm pretty sure it came with the same way where you, the picture. I believe they also both came with photo cards, and I've taken out all my photo cards and put them in a photo card book, so I absolutely do not know what came with what at this point, especially when it comes with the No Easy album. There was so many like photo cards that came with the No Easy album that it's difficult to keep track of what came with what, and I took some out and put them in like little plastic things that came in just to kind of keep them all together. And at this point I don't remember what came with what, but I'm going to go ahead and you guys are going to see a montage of the insides of what comes in these albums, and you're gonna be able to see kind of like what it looks like. Moving on,
put your body on the kitchen table and move the dishes to the side. Yeah, girl, you always tend to drive me crazy, looking at me with those eyes. Yeah. Put some music on, turn the lights down low, throw the pillows off the bed, blow the candles out, move your body slow. If you got something on your mind, I might try to help you let it go. Try to help you let it go. Try to help you let it. Baby, I still wear the shirt you gave me, 'cause it reminds me of the time.
okay, so now that you guys are done and seeing all of the stuff that was in the No Easy album, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the Christmas Evil album. And these are the only two albums I do have of Stray Kids at this point. I did pre-order the Ordinary album that I'm so excited to come out. I seen like the trailer and the teasers of it, and I'm like looking, I'm looking forward to that album, because if the sounds are sounding like how it's supposed to sound, I am interested. So, but here's the Christmas Evil album that I did pick up. I picked up the red version. I'm not sure if it comes in other versions. I just have one. But I picked up the Christmas Evil album, and this is what the front looks like, and this is what the back looks like. And in the following clips, you guys are going to see close-ups of the photo cards and everything that comes in it, any posters, etc. That comes with the Christmas Evil album. But yeah, so you guys can go ahead and see that, and then we're gonna come back.
When I was down and you were there to save me, telling me that I'll be fine. Put some music on, turn the lights down low, throw the pillows off.
Okay, so those are all the things that you see in my Christmas Evil album, all the photo cards, posters, stickers, and everything. Like I said, I am planning on picking up more merch. I'm also planning on picking up more albums from Stray Kids. I did some deep diving and basically made like a spreadsheet of all of their albums I do not have, which is like most of them. So I am definitely going to pick up all of their older albums, and maybe once I get them, I'll definitely do a haul. I know I did say I'm working on picking up all the BTS albums as well, so it's going to be a kind of like an off trade, maybe like buy 2 BTS old albums, buy 2 of Stray Kids old albums. But I did go scouring the internet to see where I could get them, because As you know, it's always harder to get older albums. I did scour the internet. I did find places where I could pick up some of their albums. All of them, actually, all their older albums. So I'm going to be buying those in the coming future, and you guys are going to see those when I get them, and see who I get in them as far as photo cards and etc. etc. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little drum roll. Yes. And the bonus group is GOT7. Yes, so GOT7 is my sister's alt group, who also has Straykids as her alt group. And I don't have any of their group albums. My sister does have their last album. I don't know where it is, but I don't have any of their group albums, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pick up any of them. I was looking the other day to see like if any of their older albums are available, and a lot of them are sold out and probably are never going to be restocked at this point. I know that their 11th mini album was available, and I think one other, but their 11th mini album, I think their debut album, which is weird, were available online to actually buy. So I may or may not pick those up, just to say that I have one of their a group album from them. But I do know that they are coming out, hopefully. We're gonna wish upon a star that the reason why Mark is in Korea is to promote, to finish up an album, because I know that people think that, oh, he's there to create an album, but honestly, with the sharing of files and stuff like that, it's probably pretty easy for them to create the album as far as vocals and just put it together, but maybe like do like a music video, you know, just singing. I heard that Bam Bam's actually supposed to be in the US really soon for a couple of weeks, so we will see where that goes. But yes, I do have all of their individual albums, well, at least the members who've released individual albums. At this point, I only think it was Bam Bam, Young J, JB, and Yugyeom that have released actual physical albums. I know Mark has released a couple of singles. I think Jin Young also released a couple of singles. But I don't think anybody else outside of those four have released the album. I don't think so. Yeah, JB, Young J, Yugyeom, and Bam Bam. Yeah, because Mark only has done singles at this point, and Jin Young, I think he's done one single, but he's like busy, like, I don't know, being an actor, so that's that. But let's go ahead and start off with Young J's album, which is Colors. I did only pick up one version of this. I don't know if the other version is available. I do want to pick up the other version. That is something I wanted to do, and I kind of just remembered now, so I'm gonna put that on my spreadsheet of albums to get. But I do have Young J's album Colors, and I have it in this version. I'm not sure what this version is called. I think it is the colored version. I think there's a color version, I think there's a black and white version. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section, but I'm pretty sure this is the colored version. But yeah, Colors, the album is bomb, you guys. The title track is bomb. I still listen to the title track, like all of these albums, I still listen to like one or two songs from the album. One or two songs that I listen to like on rotation, from either one of all four of these members. But yeah, this is the one. This is Young J's album, and this is the front of it. You see him, and this is kind of like the back of it. You just see kind of like the title track in everything. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and in the next clip, you guys are going to see a close-up of what comes in it and etc. And then we'll be back for the other.
Blow the candles out, move your body slow. You got something on your mind.
So welcome back. Those are all everything that came in the Young J. There wasn't a lot that came in it, which I'm fine. But yeah, that is all the stuff that came in the Colors album. We're gonna go ahead and move on to JB's album. So this is what this looks like. JB's first album. It's kind of like just him on the front of the cover. And I kind of actually really vibe with this aesthetic a lot. It's very kind of like black and white and very minimalistic, which is definitely me. Now I do have my moments where I do like my flashy colors and everything. And, but I really do appreciate a more simple style. This is ripped a little bit, which I'm kind of upset about because he is with a smaller label. Higher Music is a smaller label, so I'm not gonna sit here and be like, he's with a big label. He's not a big label. He's with a smaller label. So I know that a lot of times with smaller labels, they don't necessarily like restock albums as quickly. I actually just realized it was ripped, so I'm definitely maybe gonna replace this and get one that's not ripped that I can kind of display. But in the next clips, you guys are going to see what comes in the album, and you guys are going to be able to see what I got in it. So yeah, so moving on to those clips, and I'll see you guys back for the next.
I'ma try to help you let it go.
Guys, so welcome back. We are now going to move on to Yugyeom's album, and I really do like the packaging on this album a lot. Like I said, I really do like a minimalistic style, but I do like it when people put effort into their albums, and like there's a design here. And I heard specifically for Yugyeom, I'm not sure if this is true or not, I just seen it on the internet. In the internet, you can't trust everything. But as far as Yugyeom, I heard that he actually designed and like hand drew some of the designs in here. So I'm kind of more impressed by that a lot. But also, which one? I think it was either Yugyeom or JB, but which one had the scandal with the naked women on the walls? Because that was a weird time. It just jogged my memory of that scandal. That was wild. I'm like, it's art. Like, there are naked pictures of Greek people in museums. Like, it's art. That's just what art is. I don't understand why people were freaking out about that. But here's the outside of the album. And if back in editing you can't see it, like I said, I'm gonna show close-ups of all of this. So if I see in the edit that something needs to be shown more close up, I will definitely do that. But his comes like this. You just he's actually on the actual album. There's like, this is a cover, which this is a cover that comes off. So he's actually on the physical album, and he has this kind of like cover design over it, and I kind of like it a lot. It protects the album a lot more, and it just kind of acts like this element of detail. This is the back of it. Like I said, it's really like a design all going through the back. And also you do have, you don't have the track list on the back of this one like you do the other ones. But like I said, this is the back of it, and then this is the front of this. I am going to now show you the next clips, what we got into it. There's some like really, really nice things that came in this album that are really pretty, that are, you can clearly tell, I think he did hand draw some of these, and they're really, really pretty, but you'll see those in the next clip, so keep watching.
If you got something on your mind, I'ma try.
Alrighty, so welcome back. Finally, last but not least, we have Bam Bam's 2 albums. we're gonna go ahead and start off with his first mini album, which I do have both versions of it. And if anyone is going to ask me, Bam Bam is my bias in GOT7. So that's that. The album came in two different types. It came with this version, which is more of a blue fading to purple type of version of the album. It comes like this on the front, just with ribbon and then BB right here for his name. And then on the back, we just have this. And like I said, I'm gonna show a close up of this if it's not showing clearly, but this is the back of it. And then here is the other album, where it's more of a purple fading to blue color. And the ribbon part here is blue and not purple like the other album. And then it's kind of like the same on the back. But in the next clips, you guys are going to see pictures of what comes inside of these albums, and you guys will be able to see kind of everything that I got. I think this particular album did not come with any like photo card size photos of Bam Bam. These came with more full size photos, so you guys will see that in the next clip. So yeah.
Let it go. You got something on your mind. I'ma try to help you let it go. Baby, I'ma try to help you let it go. Oh no. Try to help you let it go. Try to help you let it go.
Alrighty, so finally we're on to the last album for Bam Bam, and the last one we're going to be going over today, and this is his newest one, and this is his second mini album. And I have both versions. I have the pink version and I have the yellow one. So the pink one comes like this, and then the back looks like this. And then this one is what the yellow looks like, same kind of design. And this is what the back looks like. And Bam Bam's albums feel so soft. Like they're very, like it's a really nice, like soft material, like velvety. I don't even know what you call this, but it's really nice. So in the next clips, you guys are going to see what comes inside of his second mini album, and I'll see you guys afterwards.
Put your body on the kitchen table and move the dishes to the side. Yeah. Girl, you always tend to drive me crazy, looking at me with those eyes. Yeah. Put some music on, turn the lights down low, throw the pillows off the bed, blow the candles out. Move your body slow. You got something on your mind. I'ma try to help you let it go. Try to help you let it go. Try to help you let it. Baby, I still wear the shirt you gave me, 'cause it reminds me of the times when I was down and you were there to save me, telling me that I'll be fine. Put some music on, turn the lights down.
Alrighty, so those are really all of the albums that I have of GOT7 and of Straykids, and the merch that I have of Straykids. Oh, I completely almost forgot. One moment, please. one momento. So I don't know why I'm like forgetting, because these are like things you wear, but I did pick up Mark's, some things from Mark's collection that he had, something from the first and something from the second. I did pick up some phone cases, but it didn't fit my phone at the time. Like I said in my BTS, I keep looking over here because I'm looking at my BTS stuff, but like I said in my BTS one, I got a new iPhone 13. The phone that I had before this was an iPhone 11, and I bought a case from the first release of his collection, and it didn't fit my phone. It said it was supposed to be for an iPhone 11, and it just didn't fit. It was too small. So I ended up giving that to my sister, which I think she has it, and she currently is in school right now. She's in college, so she's away. So I don't have that to show you guys, but I am gonna go ahead and show you the hoodies. I picked up 2 hoodies. One is from the first collection and one is from the second collection. And the reason why I like picking up like clothing items and hoodies is just like, I feel like the one I have right now, I feel like that kind of just shows a little bit more. I think that it's more practical. Like I love picking up these plushies and stuff, but these are more like collector stuff. And I like to have something that I am going to be able to like use every day. Like there's not every day that I'm going to be holding on to this. So I like something that's a little bit tangible, something that I'm going to be able to look at, yada, yada, yada. So let's get on to the hoodies that I did pick up. And if I watch back and I see that you guys can't see it, I will show better close-ups of it. But here is the first one, and this one I picked up from the first collection. Sorry, moving stuff. This one I picked up from the first collection, and this is what it looks like on the front. And then this is what it looks like on the back. Everything design. So I really liked the design on the back. And one thing I do like about and one thing I'm really picky about wearable merch that I buy from K-pop, because don't get me wrong, like it has nothing to do with K-pop or anything like that. I just don't like obvious branding from an artist. Like I don't want Nicki Minaj across my chest. Like I just don't. I want something that's a little bit more low key. And if you're a real fan, you're a real fan and you know. And if you're not a real fan, you don't know. Like before, I don't know if you guys noticed in my last video, I was wearing a sweater from a YouTuber's line. And if you know who this person is. Now insert a little picture of it. But like when I go out, most likely people don't even know who I'm wearing. But I did, when I went to pick up my new phone, I did have a guy really actually recognize the hoodie, and he was like, oh, I like Valkyrie. So he knew who she was. And I was like, ah, yeah, you know. But like I said, I don't like obvious merch like notices, especially when it comes from like an actual human being. When it comes from like a character of a show or something like this, I have no problem like the character, but like as of like a person, I find it weird to just be having like Mark Twain on my chest. Like it just feels weird. But let's go on to the other hoodie that I picked up from the second collection. And this is what the front kind of looks like, a little bit minimalistic. It just has really this thing on the front, and then I have a cat. You guys know that. So this cat here, all of a sudden, you take a little sticky thing onto it, but this is what the back looks like, and it is so pretty. And like I said, in the editing process, if I see you guys can't see it, I'll definitely show more pictures of it. I believe the first collection is not available again, but I think the second one is still available. If I'm not tripping, I think the second collection is still available. If it's not, I'll definitely insert up something saying that it's not available. But if it is available, I'll also insert where you guys can get like more of it, because I really do like this butterfly design. I really like butterflies. But yeah, that concludes everything that I have of GOT7 and of Straykids and the clips that you have seen. Like I said, I'm going to keep supporting the guys' individual releases and etc. And I'm gonna keep getting more Straykids stuff as well. In the next video, I'm gonna be going over all of the other albums that I do have. Possibly try to fit it all in one video, but it is a lot that I have to go over. So I'm not sure if those will be like a part 1, part 2, because I do have also posters and etc. So I have a decent collection where it takes several videos, because I would be sitting here for 2 hours showing you guys my stuff, and who wants to edit a 2-hour video? Not me. But I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video. Like I said, in the next video, you guys are gonna be seeing hopefully seeing everything else and all the other groups that I do have. And yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are. I hope your day is going great. Whenever you see this, I hope your life's going great. All right, bye guys.